Hi, welcome to Books of Yarn. My name is Anna, and in today's video we will be learning how to do a daisy granny square. So before me is everything that you need to get started. You need a scissors, your yarn needle, a hook. I'm using a 6mm hook. To get this done, you can use a smaller or larger hook. 3 yarn of your choice. I'm using yellow, green, and white. So we're going to put those aside and we're going to go ahead and start off with our yellow. Now, if you are still not good at doing basic crochet stitches, I do have a tutorial on my channel and I'll leave a link to that here, and which will teach you how to do the basic stitches. So for this, we're going to go ahead and make a magic ring. And inside our magic ring, we're going to go ahead and put 12 double crochets. So what I normally do for my first one is I normally do a single crochet, then insert inside that second loop. I insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. And so my first double crochet is 2 single crochets together. Then I'm going to go ahead and do 11 double crochets. Once you have your 12 double crochets, you're going to go ahead and tighten your ring. Then you're going to slip stitch in the first double crochet you made. Once you've done that, you're going to cut your yarn. We're going to weave this in. To save us some time, you can just weave it in now. Or you can always weave this in later. Okay, so once you have gone in that direction, we're going to go ahead and do it from this direction. Alright, so you can always clip this off. And we're going to do this later. So I'm going to go ahead and use my green next. And usually when you're crocheting, you would work in the V's. For this, we're going to work between. So I want to find where I did the slip stitch earlier. And we're going to insert our hook between the posts. And you want to ensure that you're doing this between the posts. So I'm going to move this. All right. Once you pull up, you're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. and this serves as our first double crochet. Then we're going to go ahead and do 2 more double crochets in that same space. All right, so once you're done and you have your 3 double crochets, you're going to remove your hook, and then you're going to insert it at the top of the first chain. Sometimes it's a little bit harder, and then you're going to put your hook through the loop and you're going to pull it through. Then you're going to go ahead and chain 2, and then you're going to go ahead and put 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, sorry, in between the next pulse. And we're going to do this until we're at the end of the row. So you should have 12 sets of 3s. That's 36 double crochets. Okay, we're going to do it again. So look, so you have 1, 2, 3. So you're going to insert your hook right there in the third, and then you're going to pull through. Then you're going to go ahead and do a chain 2, and then you're going to insert your hook in between the pulse, and you're going to go ahead and do 3 double crochets. And as I said, you're going to do this until you're at the end. So I'm going to finish off, and then I'll show you how to do the border. So once you're at the end and you have your 12 sets of 3, you should have this beautiful design. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to find where we did the connection, and we're going to go ahead and slip stitch right there to connect. And there you have it, the connection. However, I forgot one very important thing to do my chain 2, so I'm going to do my chain 2 now, and then I'm going to do my slip stitch. That is very important. Right, so there I have it. I'm going to go ahead and just snip this off, pull it through, and I'm going to weave that in later. So just look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I'm going to go ahead and use the white to make the borders now. And just as before, so in the chain 2 space, I'm going to start at this one. I'm going to insert my hook. I'm going to make a little thing first. You can do this the same way we did the chain 3, or you can do it this way. Insert my hook. Now, as you get more into crochet, you learn that there is no right or wrong way to do anything. It's just to do it the way that you feel more comfortable with the pattern that you're working with, and that's what I normally do. So I just put the hook and I'm going to insert it there, pull up. I'm going to go ahead and do a chain 1. I'm going to do the single crochet together that I did earlier. You can just ignore this thing here, because at the end we can always weave that in, and that it will hide this bump. So in that spot, you're gonna go ahead and put 2 more double crochets. Then you're gonna go ahead and chain 1. Then in the next space, you're gonna go ahead and put 3 double crochets. I'm going to turn this space into a corner. So after I do 3 double crochets, I'm going to go ahead and do a chain 1 followed by 3 more double crochets. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a chain 1, followed by 3 more double crochets. And this is the pattern that you're going to go ahead and do until you are at the end. Alright, so once you're at the end, be sure to chain 1, and then you're going to slip stitch at the, you're going to slip stitch at the first V, and you're going to snip, and there you have it, your first daisy granny squares. Now at the corners, if you want these to be a little bit more level, you can always do triple crochets in these corners at the 4 corners, and that will give it a more level look. If you want this larger, you can always add more rounds. Just be sure to ensure that in the corners it is 3 chain 1 and 3, and this will make it a lot larger than it is now. But I just want to show you how to do a simple small daisy granny square. Now we're going to go ahead and weave this in. It is now official. Now you have it, your first daisy granny square. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share with a friend, and subscribe. And I do hope I see you in another video. Bye.